each time I have done so to discuss with you some matters that I believe affect the national and all the decisions I have made that will affect
The Vietnam Era Education Center is a unique facility in the state of New Jersey, serving students, adults, and the community at large.
It is my duty to persevere, to make every possible effort to complete the term of office.
It links the individual with those broad themes of history through the artifacts and the personal testimonies that are here.
Our 10,000 square foot Vietnam Era Educational Center is the only one of its kind in the country and is an invaluable resource for tens of thousands of faculty and students.
When students see pictures in books of items from the Vietnam War, it's one thing, but when they come here and they look at the items here on display, like a helmet, some boots, or a rifle, they really get a sense of the reality. They get a sense of what happened, that people actually carried these things, they walked, they lived, they existed in them. And for them, they sit up and take notice. Students come here, we make a specific point of showing them the items that are in front of us.
Dearest Dave, do you know the good news? Because you're going to be a papa. Congratulations, honey. I think it's wonderful, and I'm so happy for you both.
707 South Riverside Drive, Neptune, New Jersey. I deeply regret to confirm that your son, Private First Class David R. Beatty, U.S. Marine Corps, died 18 September 1966 in the vicinity of Quang Tri.
You can read it in a book, but you can see it here in front of you, and you can sense the drama that took place.
Our Vietnam Veterans Memorial is dedicated to over 1,560 New Jerseyans who made the ultimate sacrifice, and to all servicemen and women. We pledge to honor and remember them.
As you notice, this soldier is about 9 feet high. The reason he is so tall is he represents all the names that are on the wall. To explain a little bit about this soldier's uniform, as you can see up here, he's got a...
Something that's very special here is the way they place the Vietnam War against the backdrop of American culture.
Behind me we have photographs, timelines, and other information that places the Vietnam conflict in a much broader context.
Middle school, high school, college, and I think it's extremely valuable and rewarding for these kids to get the experiences of some of the people who were actually in Vietnam.
As we get further and further away from the end of the Vietnam conflict, the study of the Vietnam era becomes very significant as students who were born the year this facility opened in 1995 are actually studying it in the classroom. One of the more important dimensions of the Vietnam Center is allowing students and adults to reconsider the policies that led the United States into this conflict and their consequences for today.
But the challenges ahead are equally great, and they too will require the support and the efforts of the Congress and the people working in cooperation with the new administration. We have ended America's longest war, but in the work of securing a lasting peace in the world, the goals ahead are even more far-reaching and more difficult. We must complete a structure of peace so that it will be said of this generation, our generation of Americans, by the people of all nations, not only that we ended one war, but that we prevented future wars.